So I just wanted to share this perspective that came to me, and I've been thinking about it a lot, and I just feel like it's an effective point of view to share. So, a lot of times there's the thought of self love, and self love is typically thought of as something that applies now, how you treat your present moment self. But the way I was thinking about it is that self love is being able to honor the trajectory of your life. So it's that you make a decision that is in alignment with your values. It's in alignment with your vision. It's in alignment with maybe the trajectory or the direction upon which that you want to grow and evolve. And so this is a thought of how to avoid regret, how to avoid guilt, how to avoid maybe in a year's time. If you're doing something right now that it feels good, or it heals some type of wound, or it soothes some type of pain, you might be acting out of integrity to what would actually be loving of yourself, or actually being respectful to yourself. So I was thinking about this a lot, of how when we're in a relationship with someone, we want them to act in our best interest, right? We want them to act in a way that would consider how their actions are going to impact us a week, a month, a year in the future, right? That's ideally what you would expect from a conscious person that you're relating with, right? That they consider your well being. Isn't that the same when it comes to self love or self respect? It's that you are considering how your actions today are going to affect you in the future. And I am just as much who I am in the future as I am now. So that's why I'm very conscious of the decisions I make. I'm conscious of not making a decision acting out of revenge. I don't make decisions acting out of vendettas. I don't make decisions acting out of any type of, let's call it like a negative, nuanced emotion. I'm very conscious, and I do believe and feel that I bring God into that moment for me. So if I feel like, you know, I'm not strong enough on my own to move my actions or my mindset into a healthy, positive trajectory, in that moment, I will bring that emotion, that feeling, that experience to God, and I will ask God to speak into my life, to move my thoughts, to move my actions, to move my body, to lead me in a way that I can shift and adjust whatever this temporary feeling that I'm experiencing is. And once I do that, more clarity opens up, more foresight opens up. And so that's the piece that I wanted to give, of foresight is actually one of the most radical ways that you can love yourself. To not give into, let's say, the temporary desires of the flesh, in whatever that is. So it's often, taking the longer road, the difficult, more difficult path. But within that, you're going to have your integrity, you're going to have your dignity, you're going to have your self-respect, and you're going to cultivate a greater sense of trust in who you are. And I was just speaking to a friend and a client about this, about how, he was like, how do I build confidence? And I was expressing to him how confidence comes from competence. So doing things consistently that are maybe a difficult for you to reach, but in doing that you build an inner sense of trust, and in that your confidence is boosted. And that's how the relationship of truly loving and respecting yourself develops, because you can count on yourself to make good decisions for your future.